Making a Difference is sponsored by Midwest Bank Center.
We are just 6 days away from one of the big events of the season, the annual Musial Awards in downtown St. Louis. The Musials honor sportsmanship and decency. For our Making a Difference report, I traveled across the state to learn more about one of this year's honorees, who proved that the smallest gestures often leave the biggest legacy.
Play some ball? Yeah.
The most unforgettable moments in baseball don't always happen in a major league stadium.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to a slice of baseball heaven.
Oh my God!
Leslie Lard's backyard in Kansas City, Kansas.
It's a neighborhood full of families, and specifically around here, lots of boys.
We'll normally come over here and play a lot, and it can get competitive a lot.
These kids playing wiffle ball now dream of being Kansas City Royals.
Oh!
And they all say their favorite player is Salvador Perez.
Your Kansas City Royals.
When it comes to role models, they hit a home run.
This ball is on its way. This ball is gone.
Well, he represents the Royals really well. He wants to win every day. He puts other people ahead of himself.
Oh, that's a lot of ice.
9 All-Star appearances, 5 Gold Gloves, a World Series MVP. For 13 seasons, Salvador Perez has been rewriting Kansas City's record books. But his greatest achievements might be the ones you never see on a highlight reel. Perez's heart is big enough for 2 homes, his native Venezuela and his adopted Kansas City. In Valencia, he and his family deliver food and medicine to thousands of families in need, while funding surgeries for children with cleft lips. Here in Kansas City, he fills children's hospitals with toys and helps local police with everything from car repairs to office renovations. He's become a beacon of hope for people like Sarah Nauser, a former police officer now battling ALS. On her last day in uniform, she got to live out a dream when she got to work the Royals dugout.
Salvy came up to me before he started, gave me a baseball autograph and said, "God bless you, you're going to be in my prayers."
To this day, Sarah doesn't know how Salvador knew about her diagnosis. Since then, he's been a big part of Sarah's Soldiers, her group that raises money to find a cure for ALS. Which brings us to a summer evening when Perez was driving to visit a friend.
And I saw a bunch of kids play in the backyard. And I tell myself, like, should we stop and say hi to this kid?
Then there's this guy in a big giant truck that just stopped, and he got out of his car and he was walking towards us and he was like, "Hello, can I play with you guys?"
And then Cameron yelled, "It's Salvy," and no one could believe it.
As parents scrambled for their phones to capture the moment, for the next 20 minutes, one of baseball's biggest stars became just another kid in the neighborhood.
Woo!
We were like freaked out almost. We were just like talking to each other about how crazy that was.
It's pretty cool. I think it was one of the best moments in my career, you know, play with this guy and see all these kids happy, you know.
The backyard now has a sign. They call it Salvy's Sandlot.
Didn't surprise me at all. It's almost like he wanted to do that, not for himself, but he wanted to do that because he enjoys just making people happy.
And if there's anything that he could do for anybody, he will do it. He is just that good of a person.
A reminder that sometimes the biggest stars shine brightest in the smallest places. And that true greatness isn't measured in home runs or all-star appearances, but in the moments you create for others.
Salvy Perez will be in St. Louis Saturday night along with Al Roker, Bob Costas, and comedian Billy Crystal. For ticket information, you can go to musialawards.com.